Robin, it's time to play Batman Telltale series, Season 1. Very surprise. We gotta do it before that, Hypclen guy gets back. Ah, shit. Never mind. I guess he wants to do the fucking episode. What the fuck is with you? It's my game. I should do the series.
Honestly, that was very weird. Anyways, let's just get on to the episode. Hi. That was a weird intro. Welcome to episode 3 of Batman the Telltale series Hype's version. So yeah. So, as of the time I'm recording this, episode 1 isn't fully out yet. It was supposed to be out yesterday, but then rendering became a problem. So then it was out today, aka Thursday. Hopefully that doesn't happen with episode 2 and the rest of the series and everything. But we're gonna continue where we left off with episode 3. With Gotham on the brink and Bruce under fire, a new generation of supervillains rise to prominence and threaten to overturn the traditional institutions of power. So we're going to start episode 3, and hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully we make the right decisions and not fuck it up. Previously on Batman, the Telltale series. I don't have the voice changer on.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
Oh my god.
Can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
They're waiting for you in hell! Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. Are we
What's
alone?
what?
Yeah, we're alone. Move. We should go.
I ain't trying to encroach
so
on my
we're
boy's
clear.
girl.
You and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No,
We're on
listen
shaky's
to me.
ground?
The excessive violence, it can't go on.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. We need a new moderator. You there? Yeah. Luke, thank you for volunteering.
My girl.
downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We
He
are the
moves so
children
weirdly.
of Arkham.
I didn't realize this last episode.
Mr. Dent. Thank you.
How is Selena gonna cover up a fucking bullet hole in her shoulder? Yeah, I fell and broke my arm. Those are bullet holes. No. Anyways, Gotham General Hospital, 8:45 p.m.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election,
Bruce,
Mayor Dent
finally,
was sworn
a
into
friendly
his hospital
face.
bed. Word is, he's still being held for observation. Meanwhile,
It's good to see you.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Dent. How does
Oh,
it feel? Oh, it'd feel better if I were out of here. I'm ready to get back into it.
Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not the
man.
first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't.
Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else.
She's been shot.
Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Maybe she just saw me being a coward.
Really?
Yeah, she's probably just busy, hasn't had a chance to come by yet. You'll hear from her.
Easy for you to be optimistic about women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. I mean, if Batman hadn't been there, I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Batman was the one who stepped up. I mean,
I'm gonna let him vent.
Sitting here. Yeah, I can still hear him laughing. But they
Good
did
for
to the moderator. I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on screen. This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
He does. He
Batman stopped them
needs to
from
be
killing you
careful.
the other night, but they will try again.
I won't hide from them, Bruce. The Tonight speech, they'll know where I stand. Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface. Make them unmanageable. She wants me to take it easy, to go slow. I mean, that's impossible, right? Not gonna be able to take it easy.
We all have demons, Harvey.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth? Honestly, I'm fine. Besides, I know I'm not the only one dealing with the fallout from that debate. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too.
Harvey, don't.
You should talk about it. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
Oswald and I were best friends when we were kids. I knew his mother. Talked to her.
Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
I ain't blaming you, Harvey. It's a bit...
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you.
God, I was trying to be mean to my boy Harvey. He's a sweet boy.
What is that?
Batman symbol.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
That's not suspicious.
Already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour. You can stay if you want.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Tell the old man I said hi.
I feel bad for leaving him. Why is he staring
Keep your head up,
at
Harvey.
him like that?
Thanks, Bruce.
What the fuck happened to the remote? He did not pick it up. Why does he look so angry? Is he just becoming Two-Face? Already? Did that drug just cause him to become Two-Face? I swear to Jesus. Fuck you, Jesus. Fuck you, Jesus.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the Children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
Menacing. And still shiny as always.
Has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad I got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
I'm impressed.
Idea. I'm impressed.
I have good ones every now and then. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk.
I'll find her.
Yeah.
We'll take down the Children of Arkham together.
That's what I like to hear.
I mean, she was
Children of
drugged.
Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from? I never
Probably
heard of them
Arkham.
before. And that debate.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You
Do I
there?
get to choose?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you
Lucius,
talking to?
Lucius.
You got a whole team or something?
Wanted
Who
help.
can help us?
That friend
My
got a
butler.
name?
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance, but seeing how you use them at the Skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll
nice
even be
to
able to hear
spy on.
the walls, like X-ray peering.
Nice work.
Nice work.
Thanks.
I want to be nice.
I'll talk to you soon.
Unless I don't need to be nice.
Any idea where they might be?
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
I'm probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
So listen.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. Not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
What a fucking dumbass. Okay, let's listen to Harvey.
What do you keep looking at?
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? Just drive faster. What the? Oh, damn it!
They're shooting pop shot. Sorry, Renee. Harvey's my boy. He needs my help.
Gonna have to handle Montoya.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too. I know this is risky, Batman. Just be careful.
It's the moon. Episode 3.
Requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main.
New World
We
Order.
got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
That's not following safety.
We gotta hurry. Batman's on his way.
Relax. We ready for him.
Listen, I
Will
don't
you?
want any trouble.
You're too late, Dent.
We'll be ready for him. You'll be ready for the Batman? Yeah, sure. Hey, boys. Sup, nerds? You fucking dumbass.
Get behind me, Deborah.
You're not going to hurt a bitch. Harvey, you're not a bitch. I'm so sorry for that. You should be. Yeah, exactly. You should be.
You should be. Tell me where your leader is. What are you planning?
That all depends on you, Batman.
Don't make me hurt you. Start talking, and I'll hand you over to the police in one piece.
Go ahead. There's nothing the cops can do that we won't know about, including every time Gordon uses you as his errand boy.
Do they have a mole?
Everyone all right?
Yeah. You? Sorry, dumb question.
This is the second time you've helped me. Thank you. It's absolute chaos out there. The children of Arkham chose one hell of a night to strike out.
I've got your back. You want it back?
And I'm glad. I can take care of myself. Make sure you're watching out for everyone else, too.
I'll call us a cab.
Batman, be safe out there. The mayor's on your side.
Woo!
Heads up. They got 3 black and whites headed for the handoff. Gordon's with them.
Gots to go. So I guess we're still gonna be able to help Renee. She may be hurt though. But I think Harvey's more important than a cop that's supposed to be on leave.
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on the construction site.
Bringing it up now.
What's that?
Stay down! We're coming to you!
Gonna hear her get shot.
Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Whenever it's like out of the car, the buildings look weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. No, it's just weird. Hurry up, Batman. Oh, they finished it. They had it covered. Okay.
He shouldn't have even been here, Lieutenant. I did this.
Shouting about it isn't gonna do him any good.
Sure could have used your help 10 minutes ago.
Fuck you.
Just stroll in to survey the damage. That's what we need.
I don't answer to you.
Back off.
Fine.
Tell me what happened.
They got away. Took one of our guys with them.
Go ahead. Say it. This is my fault. I followed them. I got ambushed. And now one of our own is stuck with those monsters.
You were trying to track down their drug shipment. Sure, things got messy, but that's not your fault. Your intentions were good.
I got the Force involved. Cost other people their lives. I'm not gonna let that happen again.
That's why I'm gonna kill myself.
Stop. You didn't.
I'll make this right. I promise.
You fucking dunce. Just go and leave. Just take a break.
Our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised.
Command! Do you copy?
Swipey uppy.
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
You couldn't have walked 5 steps? You lazy bastard. That mobile really sure has changed. Now yellow and everything.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
They want us
It'll
to
cause a panic. Just what the children of Arkham want.
Mass chaos. That seems to be how the Penguin does business. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Wayne Tower, 7:29 a.m. Shiny people. What the fuck are you bitches looking at? I was like 8 whenever that bitch was poisoned.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around.
Yeah, I know. They were my parents.
I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face.
Nothing wrong.
And after this scandal...
What my father... I'm not him, Regina. I would never compromise the lives of innocents for my own benefit.
I know that, Bruce. But you have to understand that what the public wants to hear isn't always what we want to hear. The whole city is watching to see what our next move is going to be.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
That's nice. I don't want to be a bitch.
Thank you.
I mean what I said before. Families like ours need to flock together. Perhaps now more than ever.
I hate when sometimes it like forces you.
I don't want them to make a decision without me. I'll come find you after.
Like most of it's like, oh, be a bitch. Unlock lab access. How does it close? Oh, that would make sense. Button. So then it closes so no one sees it, but like it's not locked, I guess. Elevator music, going down an elevator. Elevator music, we're going down an elevator. Oh my god, it's an escalator! Hi, Lucy.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company. You can't afford to lose their resources.
It doesn't matter what the board does. We'll be fine. I'm not gonna let anything get in the way of what we're doing down here.
Try saying that when you can't access this wing anymore.
Right now, finding out how the Children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the Children of Arkham hacked into this system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Give me the bad
Shortage of
news.
Bad news lately. Might as well just pile more on.
Well, you see this back door they're using? I built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the Children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move.
Actor Tech.
I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the Children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place?
Oh, I told them.
They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in.
County computers, we have
certainly knew how
them
to cover their tracks.
Hill did take the
When
computer.
the cops raided the manor, they seized every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the Children of Arkham.
Trying to save himself, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Let's see. Screen, watch the news. No. Sticky bomb.
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Drone.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not
H1,
really
you
ready
rob
yet.
Okay. What about the cow?
Thermal vision.
I thought it said gowl at
You've been
first.
busy, haven't you, Lucius?
Bat grapple?
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selena.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
You trying to say she stole my heart? I am loyal to Vicky and my bro Harvey. All right. Photograph. Let's take a look at the table. I want to take a good old look at the table.
I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Ow. Ooh, what's this? Whiteboard.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
Okay. Let's take a look at this photograph.
Well, Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius.
Damn right.
Always.
Yeah, let's talk to Lucius, I guess.
So, anything new?
This is gonna take some time. Don't worry. I'll let you know when I find something.
Some more stuff to look at. I don't want to watch the news. Boring news. Boring. New stuff over here. Hello? Hello, stuff. Hey. 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 Lucius, have you seen me walking in place? Aren't I great at it? Yeah, Guess I have to watch the news.
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
People like the children of Arkham want to tear us apart. They want to burn everything that we've built to the ground. They don't choose to see the good in this city. But I do. Batman does. And we will fight to protect that goodness. Because we are not the children of Arkham's playthings. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
Next up, we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
Oh yeah, it's Lieutenant Gordon, not Commissioner. I forgot about that. What? Oh, hide. That looks more suspicious.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
Before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman.
Dude, don't expose me.
Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I feel like it would be smarter to have this hidden entrance to the Batcave, or Bat Wing, be in like a bathroom. And if someone's in your office, you can just go, sorry, I was in the bathroom. Close the secret door. Oh, is he gonna keep it? Yeah.
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
When didn't you have time to lock it?
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
This is just a temporary setback.
Well, that's entirely up to you, Bruce. You need to prove to the board that you can be trusted in the seat. Just lie low. Don't cause a scene. It'll turn out.
I can do that. Batman
I
can't.
asked to slow all this down, but... The press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
The second one kind of seems
I really
like
appreciate you trying. Regina.
sarcasm.
Don't mention it.
And it's not her fault.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO. Just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
I'm gonna hug him.
As you know,
And make it be
Oswald's
suspicious.
parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine...
Gonna be
Cobblepot,
quiet.
It's easier on the tongue. Don't be like that, Bruce.
Oh.
It's for the best.
There's nothing I could have
The
said.
board has complete
It was in a
confidence
good, like, way.
As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
Oh, he
We
knows.
need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present. Surely we could let him take this along.
You
Oh,
piece of shit.
Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Pick it up. Now!
But it's all right. Bruce has been through enough today, hasn't he?
Shit.
Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank.
I know you, Oswald. I know what you really are.
I'm no different than you, mate. Just a hard-working citizen. Looking out for Gotham.
I doubt that.
This way, Bruce.
So he knows I'm Batman.
I'll have IT come set you up.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Regina.
Piece of doggy poo-poo.
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Layla.
Stay out of it. Don't go near it, and they won't be able to connect it to you.
It's not that easy.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But
I think it's better to have him on the inside because we have Alfred.
Stay here.
But
you're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
I'm
Keep
sorry.
that drive safe.
They were talking pretty loud. I'm pretty sure those two people could hear. Ow. I just punched my palm.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on
His
that
decision.
in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
Always.
Alfred. It's too sweet, man.
Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right. With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
It's a bomb! Check Lucius's drive, Gotham feed, and codex. Okay, let's check out Lucius's drive. Hasn't been much Batmaning this episode.
bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
This is probably, yeah, City Hall. What is this? Let me, oh, courthouse. It's on that side. City Hall. Let's listen to it, I guess.
No, Yes, I know it takes time, but...
Understatement of the century, considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER.
Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us.
I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
No. Give me a
Not
minute.
yet.
I want to listen to everything or view records. View records.
City Hall, record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
Oh. So Hill had something to do with his death, then.
Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Well, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
So that's still there because I have to warn Harvey.
Wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering
Yeah.
the alternative, yes.
I'd rather go in blind than
Under control.
go in underprepared.
One less
Or, like,
problem to deal with.
being known. Okay, let's see this.
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Alfred, the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
But your mom's a good
I've
woman.
seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey.
Our mom's a nice lady so far as we know. She may not be a
Keep
nice
an eye on
lady.
this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Very good, sir.
That was awkward. Do, Lamborghini. Lamborghini. I'm playing Broforce now. Me and Fia recently played through that all. It's interesting. I'll say that. Definitely interesting. Harvey Dent. Yeah, Mayor Harvey Dent.
Oh, Mr. Wayne, welcome. You can go on in.
Thanks.
I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Yeah, just get it done. What? No press conference. Just tell them to reschedule. Okay, yeah, we'll talk later. No rest for the wicked.
You're not.
Hey, Harvey.
Jesus. Don't sneak up on people like that.
Okay, yeah, he's becoming
I was
Two-Face.
expecting you, Bruce. You scared me right out of my skin.
Whoa, whoa, what is your problem? You're being a bit erratic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm just a little shaky. My nerves are totally shot. Did anyone follow you?
No. What?
Good. No, that's good. Can never be too careful. My mayoral portrait is scheduled for this morning. Guess I don't really feel the part right now. I've been looking forward to this my entire career. Thought I'd win in a landslide, be loved and supported, but this... I don't know, it just all feels different. I feel hated. Like the city's against me. It's like I don't fit. Like I don't deserve it.
You were born for this.
You were born to do this. You're the only person that can make a difference here.
Part of me thinks you're just lying to make me feel better.
What?
God, the mess that Hill left behind. I'm telling you, it's gonna take months to get everything back on track. I can't get the phone to stop ringing. The city's been in an uproar since the...
Hold on, Harvey.
You're acting weird, Bruce. Is something wrong? Just tell me. Are we being watched? What is going on?
The technology at Wayne Enterprise is compromised. The children of Arkham are using our tech to listen in on Gotham.
I knew it.
They're already keeping tabs on the GCPD, and I'm pretty sure you're on their list too.
Bastards! They're like cockroaches. I've had this feeling for a while, that I'm never alone anymore, that I'm always being watched.
Maybe you're the personality.
They attacked my car. They are after me, Bruce. They want me dead. They tried at the debate, and they will try again. How am I expected to leave when I've got a target on my back? I'm telling you, it's like they're always there, back in my mind. I feel like I am trapped in a nightmare and I can't get out.
They don't run this city, Harvey. You do. You have the highest authority in Gotham. You have all the power, not them.
I'm not so sure, Bruce. I'm telling you, they've grown too powerful too fast. I don't know if I can do it on my own. You know what I should do? The GCPD is all but useless against these children of Arkham. Batman knows how this city works. He knows you can't be gentle with criminals. You've got to strike fear into their hearts. And maybe break a few bones along the way.
Harvey.
Something's holding him back. I mean, just think. Imagine what he could do if we let him off the leash. He won't have the GCPD breathing down his neck anymore. He'll be able to really make the children of Arkham pay.
No one to answer to. No ties to the law. I think
Wait,
Batman
no.
would like that.
That is not what I wanted.
By this office.
Even better.
That man works outside of the law. He's the
Oh,
only
God.
one getting anything done in this city. I mean, imagine, just imagine if we had an army of vigilantes just like him. It'll be a new Gotham.
No.
A better Gotham.
No.
We can use the children of Arkham's methods against them. If they want to play dirty, we'll play dirty.
Whoa, 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 Harvey, calm down. You're the mayor of Gotham, not the tyrant.
Like you know any better, Wayne. We know what's best for Gotham. What's best for Harvey?
Who is we?
He is becoming Two-Face. I should have saved
Sorry,
Selena.
Bruce. I did not mean that. I just,
I didn't want him to
I guess I
become
lost
Two-Face.
myself for a moment.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce, don't tell anyone about this. I was just, thinking out loud, that's all. I didn't mean any of it. It's just the stress of the job kind of gets to me.
Look, Harvey, that therapist you told me about, I think you should call her. Maybe she can help you work through whatever this is that you're going through. Just think about it, okay?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Come on, Harvey.
See you around, Bruce.
I don't want Harvey to become bad. He's a sweet boy. Okay.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. I wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the
No.
man would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her
Just owe me one,
source.
yeah?
Last time we talked, I gave her a pretty valuable tip.
Sergeant Montoya's name. Though after this interview, I'm sure the police will become suspicious of all of Miss Vale's sources. And if they find out you leaked Montoya's name...
True. We need to be careful.
I was
can't
talking
afford
about
to waste time
Falcone.
Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
I was thinking it was like, she owes me one for, you know, Falcone. I didn't even...
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
I think you know exactly who this is.
Batman.
Investigative journalism suits you.
I like to think so.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Why Cobblepot Park? Why is it always Cobblepot Park? Why? For once, can it just not be Cobblepot Park?
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
There are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical.
So she knows?
Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Gonna give her a
Some say
story.
they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself.
Gotham needs to know how dangerous the Children of Arkham really are. You are hiding the truth.
Huh. My editor says the physical copies are practically sold out. I'd say the truth is getting out there. It just may not be the side you like. But that's why I'm here. To get the other half I'm missing.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you. I can't give you specifics.
The Children of Arkham heard you too. They don't deserve your protection.
That's not up to me to decide. I have to remain unbiased. Something you should learn to do.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about Bruce Wayne. I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you.
What the fuck am I gonna
gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
Bruce Wayne is innocent. He's not responsible for what his father did.
Maybe not, but he still benefits from it. All those people suffered so that he could prosper up in that mansion of his. I'm not stupid. I know you have some connection with him. That data drive he gave me, that was from you. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
Handle bigger
There are
threats.
bigger threats to Gotham out there. The children of Arkham. I have to deal with them first.
You're doing what you think is right. I get it. Good luck with the children of Arkham.
You're a piece of shit.
I'll be sure your message gets out.
Please, Miss Vale, think what you want about Bruce Wayne. But I need to find the children of Arkham before they hurt anyone else.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell me.
Your face gets long. It got so long. Just... Where's her phone? Skytrain Island Line. Outline, no. Skytrain Depot. 8:55 p.m. It is the night time.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham?
Not yet.
They may not have gone far. They should be there.
No security, no emergency staff. If Vicky's right, it shouldn't be this quiet.
Be on your guard. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around.
How is he so quiet?
There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
First, I guess let's take a look at the body. That's probably a good sign.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. The officer that was taken from the construction site. Shot in the chest.
How terrible.
There's something else.
So this is the cop that was like there helping Renee. This was the cop that was taken. So maybe I'm trying to think of the game through like the eyes of Telltale and how it has to be a game and like
he was shot dead
pushed forward.
Twice.
So I'm assuming if I helped Renee and not Harvey, Harvey would have ended up holding up against him for himself, but his assistant would be in this position, I think.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
Force feeding, force feeding. Sorry, I got hungry.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow. This depot is pretty centrally located.
Timer parts. Oh, they're making a bomb. They're making a gas bomb for like the. Like, are they trying to make this turn into a gas?
A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
Okay. I can move. Barrels. Yeah, they're gonna make this into a gas.
That I found at the docks.
Can I link it? No. Probably to this. Probably not enough evidence
Mercy
for it.
Street. But how are they planning to release it?
Okay, guess there is. Can I link this twice? No. Ah. This.
Someone's been practicing chemistry.
Hmm. Huh.
Something spilled here.
Cocaine!
This is the drug they've been using.
Cocaine and
Refined.
cum.
It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
It's cocaine and cum.
This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent.
First, I guess I'll do these.
Looks like they ran out of the chemical they were mixing it with. What are they planning to do with this? This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
It's been modified.
Easy access. The train car was raised to make working beneath it easier. They wanted to get this done fast. Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now. Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna link to the cop. Honestly, I heavily doubt it. Can I really not step over there? Really? Oh, there we go. Well, might as well try it. I definitely doubt it. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, because it's not the cop. It's the modified drug. Modified drug is coming out of the... Okay, never mind. Wants me to link the modified... Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
This doesn't add up.
Ah, okay. Oh. Okay. Break link. Break. Okay. This goes to this.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
And this goes to this.
They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin.
Okay, now finally, this to this. I thought it wouldn't allow me to link them if it wasn't right.
They're changing it. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough. Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
So there he is. So it's their boss. Gimp Man.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
It's all here. Okay, you two, get these mixed, loaded onto the train.
This way.
Their leader is here, with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
Working for them, Selena plays. She
plays
does.
whatever side meets her needs.
Currently, her needs seem to be focused on keeping all 9 of her lives.
We're done here, right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
Jesus.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
No way. I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender. Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
Yes, right. Gotta keep an ally.
Take me instead, and let her go.
No, screw this. I'm not that sort of damsel.
Train's ready.
Oh, you bitches. You bitch fucked up. Shit, that's a button. Shit, that's another button. Get fucked, pussy. You think you can punch the Batman? You think you could shoot the Batman? Ah, it's just funny. You're funny. Die. So slow. Hey. Idiot. Oh.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I decide when this ends.
Kind of sounds like Arkham Knight's voice. Ouchie. Impman, stop.
Face the truth sometime, Batman. You can't protect Gotham from itself. They lit the fire. We're just here to stoke the
Talk too much.
You do a lot of talking. Not sure you can back it up.
Try me. Go on. Show me how you'll save your precious city. Just like...
Yeah. He blocked it. Ah! Button! 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 That's mean. Stop. Catwoman, help. Ow.
So short-sighted.
I'm not short.
Batman! Catch!
My gadget! Goodbye! Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Clever. Catwoman, help. I know I didn't save you, but you saved me.
Hang in there. Don't pass out on me. Come on, Bats.
Should have gone after.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
You let him get away. All because you want this bat dick. Can't say I blame you. I want the bat dick too. Selena's apartment. 11:58 p.m.
I know. Come on.
Oh yeah, she knows who I am. I forgot.
Stay here, okay? Just don't move.
Thanks for saving me.
Selena.
Nice ass.
Don't thank me yet.
Why is her cowl a different color now? It's like brown.
Shit. You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid.
No
right?
shit.
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem.
Yes, they do. They solve it.
You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
It's not that bad. I've been through worse.
Funny. Any worse, and you'd be sent home in a body bag. I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You
You're
can
one to
stay
talk.
here until morning. Not that I owe you anything. After the debate, I'd say we're even.
Selena.
It's fine. You can have the couch until morning. Then I'm done owing you favors.
I didn't
Probably best to
save
lie
you.
low for now, anyway. I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan.
I was there tracking the children of Arkham. I had no idea you'd be there.
Must have been quite the surprise.
Yeah, it was.
That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
Trying to be
Sorry
nice.
I messed things up for you back there.
I know. I'm used to it anyway. There's no such thing as a fresh start. Oh,
Ew.
look who's back?
That's disgusting.
Hey, little one.
I don't think she likes you.
No
Okay,
one
she
likes-
really does.
Oh, I should have said feelings
Yeah,
mutual.
well, you've got most of Gotham behind you on that.
Well, not most. Maybe half. Just trying to be optimistic. Cut it out. This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something just beneath the surface.
Not everyone.
You're wrong. There are good people out there, honest people.
Care to introduce me to one? Come on, Bruce. Even you have your secrets.
Secrets doesn't make it bad.
Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
Yeah, well, the difference is my secret doesn't hurt anybody.
Except
You're
myself.
better than most. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate.
It's not all you are. I think that's just what you want people to believe.
You put a lot of faith in someone who doesn't deserve it. I've
Well,
stolen
you
from
saved
corrupt
my
chaps
life.
like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off.
This doesn't
Then
seem
you
like a
look around
crappy
and see
apartment. This looks pretty nice.
So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down.
You're not alone, okay? I'm here for you.
That's not what I wanted. No, stop. No, that's not what I intended. No. 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 No.
Selena, stop.
What's wrong? I thought... Never mind.
Harvey's my friend. I can't do this to him.
There's nothing going on with me and Harvey.
Maybe not for you.
Let me go get you a blanket.
Look, I know I say nice ass and all, but
At least
come on,
she's not
that's
hissing at you anymore.
Hooray for small miracles.
Another drink?
Got anything stronger than water?
What kind of a girl do you think I am? Never run into anyone else who did this, you know? You can't be Batman all the time. So what's a night off look like? What do you do when you take off the mask?
Are you kidding? I love being Batman. I feel more at home in the suit than I do as Bruce Wayne. You ever feel that way?
I guess I just never saw them as different to begin with. Me and Catwoman, it's the same thing. To better days ahead.
That wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't think. I can't be mean to my boy Harvey. Time to rob her. It's not a bad apartment. Look at this. This apartment. Hey, grab. Take the grab. Batman's got a nice ass. Take a look at that. Huh? Take a look at that ass. No ass? Ass. No ass? Cake. Batman's got some fucking cake.
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I didn't mean
we
to worry you,
Alfie.
I'm just glad you're okay. I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh.
Not like that.
Nothing happened.
I never said it did. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spy on her.
She let me into her home. I'm not gonna go snooping around in her personal belongings.
I understand. Merely a suggestion. At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Yeah.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love.
No, it's not. It's on the kitchen table.
I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Sorry. My video is done rendering and it popped up my taskbar. Yeah, it's gonna be in the fridge. Let's open the fridge. Is it in here? Back out. Yeah, I'm gonna just not take one of her bagels. I am one of the richest people in the world.
There you are. I hope she didn't break anything.
My grapple hook.
Pretty strong magnets on these things. Very lightweight, though. They could use something like this.
I'm not gonna steal it. Back. I guess it wants me to look at everything.
Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlet Pimpernel, much ado about nothing. Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one? Oh, the Gita Govinda. That's academic. She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout. That isn't even the good place. I think it's safe to assume she didn't pay for that. This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in?
Can I get my stuff now? Or do I have to make a bagel? I think I have to make a bagel. I could look at it. Bloodhaven is for lovers.
Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist.
Let's take a look. Alright, bagel it is. Oop, wrong button. Bagel it is.
It looks all right to me. Nothing growing, at least. At least she's got
I don't really have cream cheese with my bagels, but
Harvey.
uh-oh.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you.
Stay hidden.
If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to get this out. Bruce? What,
Seriously.
What are you doing here?
Have a seat, Harvey.
No! I don't need to sit down. Bruce, tell me what is going on.
I spent the night here. That's it.
You... I can't believe this!
No, not like that.
Don't touch me! I thought I would come here and...
I didn't think I was gonna have a quick time event.
So stupid! God, I should have known. I should have known that you would do this to me. You were just using me, weren't you? Both of you!
Harvey, nothing happened. I promise you.
No, you don't have to answer to him.
He will not be able to protect you.
And I don't need him to. Just get out of here, Harvey.
What happens when the children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get caught in the crossfire? They're coming for all of us. He can't stop them.
I may go down for what my father did, but I won't take her down with me. She'll be fine.
Ah, funny. Thinking you have a choice. Thinking you can save the people around you.
Harvey, no.
Thinking you could do
I
what
didn't
they
think...
couldn't. I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid. Always depending on everyone else to save him. Like a child. You stop it! Now you see. These aren't your friends. They aren't going to help you.
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
Who am I?
Yes, you
Calm down.
are.
This isn't you. Just calm down!
Shut up!
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another. How about we flip for it?
This isn't funny.
No, it really isn't. Bruce, looks like you're first.
No, Harvey, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be this way. I didn't want
Selena. No! I don't want to hurt you. This isn't... They turned their backs on you.
Oh, God.
Harvey, put the knife down.
Selena!
He's gonna hurt someone. You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No.
Harvey!
Down.
You need to calm down.
What are
I
you
don't want to hurt him.
No going back now.
Harvey, stop. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't think it was going to be a quick time event. Oh.
Come on, Harvey, that's enough.
Harvey, please.
Oh, God. Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him. But I can't. Oh, God, I can't listen to him.
Not alone.
You're not alone. We're right here.
Okay, I am.
Harvey, no.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
It's just me. It's just me.
He's my friend, Selena. I'm not going to abandon him.
He needs professional help. Help you can't give him.
It's okay, Bruce. I'll go. I don't deserve your help.
No, Harvey.
Go off with your tail between your legs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey!
So much for this place. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for him to come back. Thought it would be a while before I had to move again. That's what I get for wishful thinking.
You're just gonna take off. Where will you go?
I don't know. Not a lot of apartments in Gotham with this kind of private access.
I feel so bad for Harvey. I didn't think there was going to be a quick time event.
Kidding. Yeah, that means you too. We won't go far. Don't worry.
You should come stay with me?
I don't know.
There's plenty of space. Alfred could set up a guest room for you.
I'll think about it.
Only as friends.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
Exposed Oswald.
You're right. This could be my chance to expose Oswald for who he really is. Let Gotham know he's a part of the Children of Arkham.
Exactly. You better get going. I've got some packing to do.
The offer still stands.
Sounding better and better by the minute.
Not like that, Selena. Stop it. Should have given me an option to leave or stay the night. Would have left. Would have had to deal with Harvey.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I can take it from there. Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
Thank you for being so cooperative about all this, Bruce. It really is for the best.
I'm
For
sorry,
everyone,
Regina,
really.
but he's a bitch.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something. A step to regaining what you're being forced to give up. This is what is best for Gotham.
But he'll end up being
I haven't had a
exposed.
say in any of this, and you expect me to cooperate? I won't do it.
This is about more than just your ego, Bruce. It's in everyone's best interest for you to gracefully step down.
Already then, we are going to make quite a splash today, aren't we? I don't think I'm ever going to forget this day. Beautiful weather, corporate intrigue, a well-deserved
You'll remember
promotion.
this.
Oh, don't worry, Oz. I'll make sure you remember every moment.
Meaning?
That's enough, both of you. It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you, and then you're on. Please, stick to the teleprompter. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously.
Isn't it funny? How everything I said to you in the park has come true. Me, taking everything that's yours. And that's not even a punchline. No, dear. Not even close. No one's gonna follow you around and take pictures now. It'd almost be sad if you were so bloody handsome.
I know who you really are, Oz. And I'm gonna expose you.
Oh, knowing and proving are two very different things, Bruce. This is just a first step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries,
Fuck you.
Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham. And Wayne will be a story no one wants to hear.
That is not going to happen.
Oh, don't be a sore loser, Bruce. It doesn't look nice on you.
Fuck you.
I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please. It's quite the page, Turner. I'm sure you're just dying to hear it.
I know you're lying, Oswald. You don't know anything.
I wouldn't lie about this, I promise. Story's too good for that. But suit yourself.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, You never know how much time you really have left.
Oh, fuck off. Read. I'm being forced to
I've been asked here today to lie to you, to regurgitate a script prepared by the company, all to hide the fact that I have been forced out. But I won't do that. I will not lie to save face.
One moment, folks. Try that again, and I'll call security.
Fuck off.
I know what my father did. I know how much he hurt you. But I am nothing like him. His actions are his own.
Stop trying to save face.
Fuck off. If you kick me out, it's gonna look worse for you.
I worry for the future of Wayne Enterprises. The decisions made in the next few days will be critical in shaping what that future will be.
Careful, Bruce.
Shut up. It's gonna look bad if you kick me off.
My so-called replacement, Oswald Cobblepot, is a criminal, not a businessman. His entire history has been faked.
Very funny, Bruce.
Oh my God.
No joke between friends. Security.
Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
My apologies, folks. Please forgive me, Mr. Wayne. Everyone. I, for one, completely understand his behavior today.
Nice statement. The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself. Not that it'll change anything.
Did what I could.
I did what I felt was right.
Yeah, well, someone has to. I just didn't think it'd be you.
What are you trying to say?
Dropped your pen.
That's not...
Oh, you piece of shit.
You feel that? That's the drug taking hold of you. Don't fight it.
You're with the children of Arkham.
No, I am the children of Arkham.
Oh.
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am Lady Arkham. And you already know the Penguin. Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, the smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it. Because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And if we could just get one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne.
Don't.
Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to
No.
get rid of him.
No.
Who else will deliver justice?
No. Don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. No. No. Stop. I have no choice in the matter. I have no choice. It's not fair. Did you help Montoya or Mayor Dent? Even 39.2% of players chose to back up Harvey and let... Really? They chose to help the cop instead of the mayor. Huh. Okay. Did you punch Oswald? You and 68% of players kept your composure when provoked by Oswald. At first, I didn't think he knew I was Batman, but he definitely does. So, I should have punched him. Do you guys wish to stay at Wayne Enterprises or come work for you? Okay, you and 65.4% of players asked Lucius to remain at Wayne Enterprises as your inside man. Did you romance Selena? You and 9.6% of players chose to maintain a platonic relationship with Selena. Should have kissed her. You know, I thought I could get with, like, I was trying to be nice with Harvey. Didn't work out because, you know, quick time event. Also tried, wanted to try going for Vicky. Also doesn't work out because she's a fucking villain. You piece of shit. Oh, hey. It snowed last night, I guess. My window's open and it's finally becoming light out and it's white out there. But you piece of shit, Vicky Vale. Hate her now. Did you beat up Harvey or take it easy on him? You and 84.7% of players refused to physically attack Harvey. Fuck you, 15.3%. Vicky. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck you, Vicky. Anyways, that's going to be the end of episode 3 of the Batman Telltale series. Next week, we will be back with episode 4. And if you haven't, there is a new podcast episode out. There is a new video on the second channel. Not really sure what it is. I think it should be GTA. It may not be, though. Not really sure. But yeah. There's not really much else to say. Thank you for watching. My name is Hypclen. I will see you all next time. And goodbye.